Knocked loose and stolen by Reddick. To the wing on the left. Passes to Paul. Right side, Griffin. Shot from the wing. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
The mid-range jumper has become a routine part of Blake Griffin's game.
By Thompson. Now here you have to give Klay Thompson credit in is how strong of a defender he is. He can match up with a number of positions, and Steve sticks to a player like a glove.
He has length, lateral agility are a big bonus for him on the defensive end. He uses his length too well because he blocks shots, contests shots, and he even receives all defensive team votes last year for his effort. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. Thompson against Reddick. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Gibson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant, that's good.
Now hitting 80% coming out of the gate. Love the start for this offense.
Clippers trail by 4. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And something that has plagued the Clippers even during their successful years is the lack of fan support, maybe for some home games. It's becoming something of a distraction for the players.
Yeah, I look at it as you talk about fan support. It's probably in LA, you're a Clipper fan or a Laker fan. I think they're starting to win over some of those Laker fans.
Raymond Felton, who's checked in for Doug McDermott. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. Durant sends a screen for Curry. Outside Durant. He faces the mirror shot. Just 5 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Inside, here's Griffin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. On free throw coming his way.
I love the way Griffin, eye on the prize, going after the rim. Is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul it.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Now here's Green. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. It'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he certainly came out swinging. Only the first here, he's already picked up 2 fouls. Might need to ease up a bit now.
Andre Iguodala is checking for Green.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Curry dishes to Durant. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Looking to end the run. The pass to Berger. And it's blocked by Jordan. Felton the pass to Paul. Felton kicks to Jordan. Right side, Felton. Clippers moving the ball around. Feeds it to Griffin. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Picked by Griffin. Felton kicks to Jordan. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Jordan's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Out to Thompson. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. Steve, I still remember when he went to that and that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a nice signing trades these days?
Well, we do, Kevin. Reason why, because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see, because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
And checking out some numbers here for J.J. Redick. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. First in three-point shooting, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. Third overall in field goal percentage.
And so here are the Clippers. 3-point lead. Last game matchup with the...
Just looking at the stats, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the rookies in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Just lack of mental fortitude. You need to be strong in those situations and deliver when it matters the most.
Felton goes in. Here's Gibson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Warriors, #1. The Clippers in second.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
Taj Gibson's one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself. On either end, he just gives you effort every time out.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role as he's done both teams for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
Now, here's Felton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. No good from space.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Rest against space. Lamb passes to Roberts. Thompson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Thompson's got 8 points.
Superb body control by Thompson. Even when he gets hit a little, he doesn't lose his concentration.
Gives in the screen. Felton attacking. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Felton with the ball. Who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Redick with the 3. Again. Second chance effort. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Chance there to take the lead. Missing. LA's down just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Rivers kicks to Gibson. Pass to Redick. Gibson a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Tries again. But they get it back. They shoot again. Gibson. Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Felton. Lamb, good. Lamb's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's a good screen. Felton kicks to space. Connects on the 17-footer.
It's just a smart shot taking advantage of the misstep.
That's his shot. With his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against Charlotte.
I mean, how about the game plan that was constructed for that? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Dishes the space. And that comes up his partner. Has no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Rivers. Right side, Felton. Kicks to Reddick. Spates the pass to Rivers. The dish to Spates. And here's Rivers. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by just 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And Oz coach, of course, the Clippers, and he talked about what it's like to play for his dad.
And I think it's because we've always had that type of relationship where he's always kind of just been a father/coach. So now he's a coach at work and off the floor. He's a father.
Always an entertaining dynamic when you have a father coaching his son. We've seen him in college basketball a few times in the past, most recently at UCLA. But this is a first in the NBA.
It looks like it doesn't make any difference in the case of Doc and Austin Rivers. He's just one of the Clippers, and Doc doesn't treat him any differently.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
They've been super aggressive on that end, and they've been rewarded for it so far. Let's see if they'll be able to maintain this for the rest of the game.
The Dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. Ball out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Reddick in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And among all the tangible things that make the Warriors great, the big intangible we keep coming back to, Steve, is chemistry.
Yes, they have great players, but this is a team that loves each other, loves playing the game. They're unselfish. They're willing to sacrifice. They play hard, and you just can't create that. Chemistry is something that you have to develop.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, some might say that Draymond Green has a big mouth. Klay Thompson said he talks to us, himself, the coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had to cap the fellas. He said if you're having a conversation about potato chips, he's going to make sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, D.A. Absolutely. Thanks. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. Boy, losing a player like him right now, just a huge blow. They depend on this guy so much, buddy.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Clippers. Green with a screen for Curry to the inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here.
The Clippers' window is closing. I mean, you look at this throughout the postseason. They've come up short a few times, and we all thought they could advance a little bit more. And CP3 is aging a little bit right now.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Poke loose. Ball outside. Griffin attacking. Green with the block.
What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back. He really takes pride in his defense.
With the Clippers, you know that they're feeling the pressure too, Steve. It's rare to have a team with as many stars as they do and not go deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, if you're a Clippers fan, though, and the Clippers organization, you need to approach it like this, one step at a time. They know they have talent to compete with anyone in this league. Sometimes you get the feeling that they are just thinking too far ahead and not focusing on the now.
Warriors leading by 5. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Green. Iguodala dishes to Lamb. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the three ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 in the bucket from Rivers.
CP3 moving the basketball around. That's what you want out of your point guard.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Dishes to Green. On the wing, Lamb. He's guarded by Rivers. Lamb passes to Verija. Shot clock at 3. And Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Paul. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix. It's stolen by Curry, and Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Now here's Rivers. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Griffin. 9 feet out. And a little help that time, but it drops. Griffin's got 8.
A guy like Blake Griffin, it's hard to just contest because he's usually going to rise above you.
Green kicks to Curry. Verija with a screen on Paul. Curry attacking and it's slammed in by Verija.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Back to Rivers. From 11 feet away. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in this league with his overall play. I look at Austin Rivers, a guy who came to this league where you said he's a scorer, needed the basketball in his hand. But right now, he is a viable combo guard coming off the bench. Can run your team offensively at the point guard position, guard both positions, and he can still score.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here is Los Angeles now. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. And for Rivers, Steve, you could argue that uncertainty hampered his growth early in his career. He seems much more at home and is playing with a lot more confidence. You can just see it on the floor.
Yeah, I think for him is the game is slowed down. When you talk about confidence, yes, he's usually coming off the bench, but he has a confidence like a starter, and that's what you love about Austin Rivers.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A different look for the Clippers. Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Gibson comes in for Blake Griffin. That's Felton in for Austin Rivers. Then for the Warriors, West is checked in for Verija. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Durant dishes to West. Thompson inside the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 3. They double him with West. Outside Gibson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Paul for 3. The Clippers rebound. Spates. And the shot is good. Spates has got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Now the feed to Green. And he gets it to go. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
From the stripe. No good from Spates. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson passes to Green. Great tee that time from Gibson. The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Felton kicks to Gibson. McDermott, no one around him. He nails it. We're tied up. McDermott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry dishes to West. On the wing, Thompson. Takes it from 10. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Here's West. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time in Oakland, they had lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Chris Paul's passing ability is just legendary.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Durant. Tee right on him. And again, no good by Golden State.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Paul kicks to McDermott. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the chance.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
Thompson against Fulton. He kicks it to Gibson. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Gibson with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Felton leading the charge. Ball outside. He dishes it to Gibson. Back the ball. 4 on the clock. The wing jumper off target. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It is a massive drawing foul. One, he had to close out on the jump shot, and he drew the contact by jumping into it.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Clippers making a switch here. I think it's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Roberts checked in. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry passes to Roberts. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Awesome look from Stephen Curry. Outstanding at distributing the basketball.
Outside, Redick. Spates dishes to Felton. Soft touch off the glass. Felton's got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Durant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside, Felton. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good from Spates. West. That shot is off in the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Play it looked like you really wanted to come out strong offensively tonight.
Yeah, I just try to come out and play my game and stay aggressive. I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie, a pretty close game for the Clippers. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming. It is just about
close one so far. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
Just awesome on-court awareness, knowing when to take it to the hole as well as dish it out. That's why he is such a crucial member to this team.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Anderson Varejao is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Here's Griffin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors trail by 4. And Durant, here we go. Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 8. And defensively, Steve, these days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defense can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have the advantage.
Well, that's the thing these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. This just has to be 11.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He got everything.
Thompson in the post, covered by Redick. Here's Curry. Great D that time from Griffin. Clippers leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, Griffin, Steve, might be the most well-known of players in the NBA just because of how marketable he is. You see him a ton in commercials, and he really is one of the biggest faces in the league.
Well, he's one of those guys. You see him in a lot of guest.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
He is starting to feel it. Blake Griffin asking for the basketball.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And so here is Golden State. Shots good by Durant.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Paul. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson, high post. He's got 10. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Ball outside. Outside, Griffin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Clippers. Golden State also making some changes. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jeremy Lamb sub in for Steph Curry. Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
Gotta love the tenacity from Iggy there. Always love seeing him ram it through.
Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, Varejao. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defense. And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Passes it to McDermott. He feeds it to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Paul for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Paul's got 11 points.
You have to at least get an arm up in the face of Chris Paul when he's going up from outside. He's an exceptional three-point shooter.
Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Paul, no one around him. Again, the miss by Paul. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Iguodala kicks to Lamb. Thompson in the corner. Iguodala, the pass to Verja. No dice from 9 feet out.
Wow, see, that's a shot you hate to miss. Point blank range, too.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Felton's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Ryan Roberts is checked in for Klay Thompson. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket. So 2 shots coming up for him.
Gotta love the intensity of DeAndre. Finding a way to be aggressive and get to the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in.
DeAndre Jordan is a guy that will rebound the basketball, block shots. What I like about right now is becoming an offensive threat, being able to run the floor and make an impact on both ends.
Spates checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan changes the game defensively, Steve, as you alluded to. Just eats up space in the middle and alerts other players of where they need to be. Altering shots, blocking shots. Every second he's on the floor.
Does a nice job of being that anchor in the middle, like you said, blocking shots. But what I love about him, he's an aggressive rebounder. Yes, he uses his height and his athleticism, but you got to want to go get it. He goes to get it.
When you talk about ball movement and player movement offensively without moving the ball, one of those underrated qualities, Smitty, which players do you think are the best in the league at cutting off the ball and moving that way?
You know, Jimmy Butler's very good. Klay Thompson is a guy that can move well without the basketball. Gary Harris from Michigan State, guys that can score without having it in their hands, which is a treat. You have J.J. Redick, who moves well without the basketball. Doesn't cut as much, but move without the basketball is one of the best.
You know, I always think of Jordan, and you played against Michael, of course. I always saw him as a guy that would pass when he did, but then he would cut him. He would immediately bang right off that player and set up someplace else. Some guys pass, they linger.
Yes.
And they're not in there. But Jordan, he would explode after he would pass and try to take advantage of it.
Way up there.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Outside, Felton. Spates kicks to Griffin. Back to Spates. Verja comes up with the rebound. Verja's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Roberts, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
The Warriors has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Los Angeles. Redick comes in for Raymond Felton.
When he's at the stripe, you know he is going to bring his best.
Gibson the screen. Rivers kicks to Redick. From about 19 feet, and the jumper is on the mark. Spates has got 12 in the game. And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on his team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Redick. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. One thing you can't question about Austin Rivers is his heart. Thinking back to the 2016 playoffs when he had an eye cut open and still managed to finish the game for his Clipper team.
That was against Portland. I remember that game. Not only did Austin come back to finish the game, he played fantastic. You have to love his heart and how he came back and competed after that injury.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Spade sets a screen for Rivers. Spades with a screen on Iguodala. McDermott kicks to Redick. Here's Gibson. Second chance shot. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Got to pay attention to Thompson. He can sky up for those slams.
Paul dishes to Speights. Second shot opportunity, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Vereshchuk.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one is no good. And the fans all love Maurice Speights. He added a three-pointer, Steve, to his game over the past few years. He is now one of the better stretch fours because of it.
And that's hard work. People call him Mo Buckets. Maurice Speights loves taking the 3. He lights up, and you know what? His teammates, you can tell when he's taking that shot, they're looking for it to go in.
Back to Redick, and Gibson now top the key. That's a 2 from Paul. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
Outside for Curry. Back to Durant. Gibson with the steal. Redick against Thompson. Here's Gibson. Money from the wing. Gibson's got 8.
Taj is a high percentage mid-range shooter. Has such a nice stroke from there.
And the game still closely contested as we... Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up, all right? Get them to move that rock again.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here is Paul. Veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. Taj Gibson is out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Jordan in at 7. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Curry passes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
He is just eating this up. He loves these situations. The more pressure, the better.
A shot by Redick, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocating him at the point of attack.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Thompson. J.J. Redick certainly had a lot of doubters when he came into the NBA. He was a standout player we all know at Duke and dominated college basketball. But We thought, Steve, his skills just wouldn't translate to the NBA. But, you know, he's had a fantastic career.
What I love about his career is just been upward trajectory since the day one. Everybody talked about his shooting in college. And yes, he shoots the ball extremely well. But I love the way he's improved every area of his game. And even at his age right now, I think he still can improve.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Paul's shot is off. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To take the lead. And it's Griffin with the rebound. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Redick. Jordan dishes to Redick. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Durant attacking, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Paul is doubled. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. We all know the struggles that DeAndre Jordan has had at the free throw line. But he just can't seem to find a consistent stroke.
Well, it's hard because teams understand when you shoot that type of percentage, the strategy is, yes, we're going to foul DeAndre Jordan. And it'll only get better if he can make free throws. Other than that, the coaching staff has to weigh the options. Should we keep him in? Should we take him out? But if he made his free throws, that would all go away.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Picked by Griffin. Paul for 3.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
Outside Curry, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They get the rebound. Left side Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Can Kevin Durant score the ball? Is water wet all day, every day?
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Second chance effort, and he makes that one. And that's 11 points for J.J. Redick.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Left side Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
Picked by Griffin. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. And a wide open shot from Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry against Paul. Back to Varejão. And Durant, here we go.
The mobility of Kevin Durant, showcase right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
The Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Jordan the screen. Paul for 3. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Green against Griffin. Green kicks to Thompson. Outside Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Green, no luck.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't, it is ugly.
Jordan kicks to McDermott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 9 points for Doug McDermott.
That's his aggressive mentality. Always ready to shoot. In catch-and-shoot situation, McDermott gets set, and he's ready to fire.
The drive by Green. Outside Durant. And yes, it's good. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Griffin a screen on Curry. Outside Redick. Jordan trying to free himself up. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Al Paul, picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Jordan. It's Redick on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. This scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
And stolen by Redick. One-on-one here. Here's McDermott. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Got to feel confident whenever Thompson has the ball in his hands in these situations.
The Clippers in the lead. Paul kicks to Jordan. The pass to Redick. Feeds it to Griffin. Carries it down low. Griffin's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's the kind of leadership you want from Blake Griffin, a guy who wants to take those big shots.
And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Blake Griffin was pointing his finger to throw it up way high. He went and got it and dunked it home.
Curry with Chris Paul covering. Thompson dishes to Curry. Left side Durant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. Pushing 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The free throw drops for Durant. Durant nails both of them.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. McDermott for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The score now all even. 9 points for Draymond Green.
Green lives for these kind of moments. Always ready when his name is called.
Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of the tight game.
How they let that happen, that is beyond me. Where is the fight? No easy basket. It has to be their mentality on defense right now.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And one reason Thompson is such a fantastic offensive player is because he is so good at drawing fouls. Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down.
That's the ball. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. And an elite scorer who lives for clutch situations. Wow, how do you miss it from that close? That wide open. Painful.
And there's the ball. That's his first foul. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Green against Griffin. Tries a three. Pass to Paul. Kicks it to Griffin. It's yet again. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors with the ball. A 2-point game. Curry wide open. Laces one from three.
As much a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Everything seems to be working out.
Here's Griffin. Nails it.
These are moments in the game where Blake needs to step up, and he did.
20 seconds left in the game. Outside Durant. Money!
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by one. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
It's stolen by Green, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just milk those 5 seconds away.
And the first of two, no good.
Draymond needs to work on his stroke from the strike. Still looking to become consistent and reliable.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The defense respects the shooting ability of CP3, but even when they contest it, he can knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And here are the Warriors now. On the wing. Oh, near chance to win right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
I hope you guys are enjoying the game.
He has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So the Clippers win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, he has the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul outside. Dish now to Griffin. Shot from 16, and it's in there. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
I love that shot. He can make that consistently. Keep going to him. Keep feeding Blake Griffin.
Curry against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough play for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Durant.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Ball kicks to Griffin. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking them shots.
Over in the corner, Green. Thompson dishes to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Whenever they need a crucial bucket, they turn to JJ. He has been in these situations many times before.
Outside Durant. Outside for Curry. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside Griffin. The ball. Green with the cut. They get it back. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 33 points for Blake Griffin. Warriors trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. On its way from McDermott for 2. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
It's critical to have role players like Doug McDermott because they can take the big shot just like the stars can.
Ball against Curry. He fouled hard that time. Won't get to the shot too. He hits his first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession lead.
Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Nice goal. Getting forward first. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Thompson misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping point, the defense should have done more on that last bounce.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will give him his 4th foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Curry against Paul. Curry attacking. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You talk about pressure situations. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Paul with the ball. Outside Griffin. Outside for Jordan. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Back to Curry.
Healthy players with DeAndre Jordan. He slapped shots back with some real authority.
And an intentional foul right there. Put on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
The men is showing up confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's what you take.
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
It's not impossible, but very improbable to say the least.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Curry against Paul. Poked away. So the Clippers with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch.